calm, don't start no trouble with me. Trying to keep it peaceful is a struggle for me.
Coming up, the nominations for the 61st Grammy Awards are announced. And yes, there are lots of Canadians on that list. CBC entertainment reporter Deanna Sumanac-Johnson will tell us who is going to the music industry's biggest party. This is CBC News Network.
It's like the walls are caving in. Sometimes I feel like giving up. No.
God's plan, God's plan. I hold back, sometimes I won't. Yeah. I feel good, sometimes I don't.
I can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind. Can't get you off my mind.
Apparently it was God's plan for Drake. He's been nominated for Album of the Year, Record of the Year, Song of the Year. Should I go on? There are lots of others, a total of 7 in fact, but he isn't the only Canadian to get some big nods today. Shawn Mendes just became a contender to win Song of the Year and Best Pop Album as well. Deanna Sumanac-Johnson is here. She's going to take us through all the big takeaways from today's announcement. You know, we wrap ourselves up in the flag at different award ceremonies, and sometimes we don't have to take them off because there are so many nominations throughout the night. This is the night for Canadians. It's going to be.
In music, it's always a safe bet because we have, even this morning, I'm watching the announcement of the nominations, and there's Alessia Cara and Shawn Mendes announcing them. And then Shawn found out that he got a few along the way. But let's talk about Drake first. By the way, you guys missed Suhana's dance moves, and they were awesome. I think you're
secrets away.
You're gonna be in the next Drake video for sure. We know he likes shooting them here in Toronto. Such a proud Canadian. Has not really received a lot of love from the Grammys in the past. A bit of the Susan Lucci of the Grammy nominations. I'm dating myself here. But now, not only did he get 7 nominations, he got them in the mainstream category, Album of the Year, Record of the Year, Song of the Year, which I suspect he's very happy about because he's been saying for years, I'm not just a rapper. My songs are pop, my songs are R&B, and these nominations reflect that. Shawn Mendes, we talked about a little bit. He has really had a huge year. This album is doing so well. He has 2 nominations, Song of the Year and Best Pop Album. Again, these are major categories. He gave a very revealing interview to Rolling Stone magazine. He's been open about his struggles with anxiety. I think he's trying to be a real grown-up star and not just a teen idol. And Diana Krall, perennially loved by the Grammys. She always has something great going on. She got 2 nominations for her album with Tony Bennett. So very strong showing by the Canadians.
My favorite dinner music right there.
So
but last
classy.
year, speaking of Diana Krall and other women as well, the Grammys were criticized for not having a lot of women in the nominations, in the awards. What's the scenario like this year?
I think that everything from these nominations tells me that Neil Portnow, the head of the Academy, and everyone else really took those criticisms seriously. So yes, Kendrick Lamar and Drake are the highest nominated artists, but overall, women are very well represented in major categories. Brandi Carlile, a woman I absolutely love, kind of a folky singer-songwriter. Actually, she broke through by having a song on Grey's Anatomy soundtrack about 10 years ago. She has been consistently putting out great music. She has 6 nominations this year. Cardi B, a rapper, very popular, representing females in hip-hop, but also has a very singable R&B poppy mentality, and people love that. Janelle Monae, is there anything this woman cannot do? She was in Hidden Figures. She consistently puts out great music. Janelle Monae also got quite a few nominations. And speaking of the ladies that the Grammys tend to love, but not so much this year, Taylor Swift, notably snubbed, only 1 nomination in that pop album of the year where she's going up against Shawn Mendes. So not a lot of love for Taylor. And even Beyonce and Jay-Z, they have 3 nominations for the Carter's album, but for these 2, 3 nominations in fairly minor categories is not that great. So even that, those snubs, tells you that it's not business as usual for the Grammys this year. They're really trying to sort of explore uncharted territory.
Thanks for that, Deanna.
You're welcome.
That's Deanna Sumanak Johnson right here in studio.